Hey guys, this is Grace, and I'm going to be walking you through Kickboard, which is our new school-wide behavior intervention program. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to kickboardforschools.com. And then on the right side, you're going to see Login. You're going to click Login. And then it's going to ask you to select your role. So since I'm the educator, that's what I will click. It will be connected to your school email, and you should have gotten an activation email from the site or from Mr. Howard. So you'll type in your email. It will give you a password that you will have to change. So you'll change your password and type it in. And the first page you're going to come to is this page called Daily Activity, and this is kind of like your home page. When you click on Daily Activity, normally if you don't have a class already set up, it might show up something like this, where you'll see all 7th grade students or all 8th grade students. And this is truly everybody on the list. If you have a specific student that you want to look for, let's say I'll type in Smith, anybody with that last name will pop up. You can also look at this in different ways. It could be sorted by last name, first name, or the dollar total. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to choose a class period. So this is my 5th period students. Now you will not have to make your own groups. Once all students are put into IC, you should have groups made for yourself, and they'll be by each individual class period. So these are the students in my 2nd period class, and right now no one has any dollar amounts assigned to them. What we have talked about doing is each student will be assigned $50 at the beginning of the week. This is great because as long as the student is doing what they're supposed to be doing, every week they will be earning $50. And this has nothing to do with any teacher. They don't have to click or do anything. So you really only need to be on here if you are going to give students extra dollars or tips for extra good work, or if you are going to assign deductions of cash. So for the purpose of this, let's say for this first student, Madison, I would like to give her some cash or a tip. I can click on her. I can type a note right here in the notes section, and then I can give her some cash. Now these are all worth different amounts. For example, engaged in good effort are worth more than ready or respectful. So I click on that and I click engage, and automatically she has $3 entered into her account. You could also, if you're seeing a student, you see that they are, they have less money or they have more money than others, you can click this down button and see what they got the money for. You do not have to put notes, but it is a great tool, especially for some of those negative consequences. And again, just like for the positive, the negatives are also worth different amounts as well. So if I wanted to click on her again and I wanted to say that she was disrupting class, I can do that as well. So for disrupting class, we can see that that was -5. Let's say, I took away cash, but I took it away from the wrong student. You can always click on that student, click the X, and take away the behavior as well. Now these are not the only behaviors listed. You can click on the select a behavior tool and you will see a much larger list of options. The ones that are on this home page are ones that you will probably use more often. They're like quick clicks. Something else that you'll notice is one that says #greatness. This is worth $10, and this is the most money that a student can be assigned. This $10 behavior is something that's supposed to be used extremely sparingly, maybe once or twice a month for students who go above and beyond the normal student expectations. Another click that you will see is on the quick clicks as well as here is card caution. Card caution does not take away or add any dollars. Instead, what it does is it creates a flag. And this flag just kind of lets the other teachers know that this is a student to maybe look out for. These flags will go away after 24 hours. So just because you flag a student today doesn't mean it's a forever flag. It will go away. So again, you can also write, write in a note. You could say, had a rough morning. Click on a student and assign that card caution. Okay. These two can be taken away as well. Maybe a student, they did have a rough morning and things got better and you think it can go away. That's all right. You can also assign multiple students behaviors at one time. So if I want to say Jesse and Brandon had a great day, I can click on both of them and give them money for good effort. If you don't like this view and you would prefer to see all student behaviors at one time, you can also click this tile amount, which will show them as cards, and all students will be listed still. You'll still be able to see the cash amount, but you could also see some of those behaviors that the students have had. Another cool tool is now your groups should automatically be uploaded, and when you get new students, they should automatically be added to your groups. In the event that that doesn't happen, you can also look at all the groups. It takes a second for it to load. You go to Students and Groups. These are currently all of the groups in the school. I can condense that to just my groups, and I can edit that as well. So if I look at my first period, I can edit, or my second period. Click Edit. And I can change the name of the group. Maybe you want it to say your last name or something else. I can also add or get rid of students on here. So all the 7th grade students are listed here at one time for me to add and choose. I can also add some 7th and some 8th grade students if I had a class that needed that. And then you'll go ahead and click Save. And your group has been created for you. Another cool thing is the Analysis tab under Culture. I can choose my students, choose my class. Right now it is looking at just my groups. I can switch it up. It's looking at all the groups, so I can uncheck all. Oops. And maybe I just want to look at my second period. I can click on my second period. And then I can click Update. And these are the points that I've awarded. So according to this, I have awarded points to 4 or 5 different students. And you can see the data tracking that way as well. To get back to that daily page to see your students' dollar amounts, you're going to go to Culture and Daily Activity, and that'll take you right back to where you were before. So again, the points or the dollar amounts will be updated every week. And it's really just your job to assign students for those negative behaviors or for students who go above and beyond the day-to-day work. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me.